March the 26th, I believe, 2025. You know I like to start my video like that. But I'm just getting on here because I literally just got off the phone with a schoolmate of mine that was, I made mention to her that I done been dealing with a little mild depression because I feel like lonely and alone, because I haven't been in a relationship for so long, and I don't have any real connections with women where, because a lot of times your female relationships, they, for lack of a better term, they can kind of pacify you in the interim of not being in a relationship, intimate relationship with a man. And immediately she starts going on and on about how she don't like to be around nobody, and all she want to do is go to work and go home and get her nails done and then go home. She don't care to be around nobody. I like being by myself. That's what her words was. I don't really understand how you feel, because I love being by myself. And I said, and so I'm like, well, I don't believe that God put all these people on the earth for you to be by yourself. You know what I mean? I may be going through some type of cocooning stage, but it seems to be going on for way longer than what I would like, because I literally have not been in a relationship in 16 years, and for real, I've been like, for real, swatting different flies off of me that I felt like wasn't genuinely my friend. So, some of me being alone has some of my doing in there, because I'm just like, I'm done being, for lack of a better word, a sea filler. And really, that's what I just was for her. While she's sitting up and talking about, because she got her sister. Like, I was born between, I had 5 sisters, 3 on my daddy's side, 2 on my mother's side, but I never had a real close relationship with any of them as adults. On my father's side, I never really had any relationships with none of them at all, but as adults, me and my sister that was born under my mother, it just, it's not something that, and I'm not gonna force nobody to be in my life. I'm not gonna force you to show me no attention, none of that. But she talking about how she like being alone, and she don't want that, and she don't need that. She cool by herself and all that. All that really was just a lie, because while we talking on the phone, because she said, I'm telling her, when you want to do something and hang out and be with somebody, you at the very least, you got your sister. So, within seconds of me saying that, her sister was calling her. And, we was talking and then disconnected because I was doing something, and then I called her back, and so we was only on the phone for a few minutes. So when she called me the first time, and I may be wrong, but I know that I'm right. When she called me the first time, she had been trying to get in contact with her sister. And so while we was on the phone the second time, her sister was calling her back. So as soon as her sister clicked in, she said, "That's Nene right there. Let me call you back." Which led me to want to do this video, because really all she was saying when I got, what I got out of it was, how you on the phone with somebody and y'all in the conversation, and then they all of a sudden somebody else click in and then they say they gonna call you back. Well, they more than likely call that person first before they called you. And then because they wasn't available to them, they called you. You was a seat filler. I was a seat filler. I was somebody to take the space until they was able to talk to who they really wanted to talk to. So as soon as Nene clicked in, she got off the phone, because that's who she needed, wanted, and desired to commune with. I just was somebody who she knew would pick up the phone if she called. And that's that lonely, I'm alone shit that I'm dealing with. Because, you know, I'm not going to say I probably shouldn't have answered the phone, but it's really disheartening when someone called me and then a few seconds into the conversation, especially if I'm the one that's talking, and it's rare that I'm the one that's talking. I'm always the listener. That's what people call me, because they want somebody to listen to them. But if I start any type of conversation that I want to talk about with people, they get busy. I got a girlfriend that every time I talk to her, I let her go on and on and on about what she want to talk about, blah, 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 blah. As soon as I start to engage the conversation with what I want to talk about, she started talking to her son in the background, and the news is loud in the background from her TV. She's shuffling. She not paying attention to what I'm doing because she done with the conversation. She just on the phone now just to hold the phone. But when she was talking, I was attentively listening and responding and engaging. But when I want somebody to do that for me, it don't happen. And I just don't know how to fix that. I probably will never be able to fix that. But I'm learning to just love my own company and not want other people to want to be in my life, because it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen.